Hi, my name is David Ebershoff, and I'm a writer. I've written 4 books. My most recent novel is called The 19th Wife, and my first novel is called The Danish Girl, and it is the story of Lily Elbe, who was a Danish artist. And the reason we know her today is that she was a transgender pioneer. Lily lived at a time when the word transgender did not exist. She lived at a time when she could not find anybody to help her understand who she was. She had no resources to reach out to, no representation in the media, no one in the medical establishment willing or able to help her. She was alone, except for one very important person, and that was her wife, Gerda. And the story of The Danish Girl is the story of them and their marriage, and it's a love story. And it's a story about identity, about someone looking into the mirror or looking into herself and understanding who she really was. I was drawn to the story because I wanted to know who she was and where her courage and self-belief had come from. No one had really done what she ended up doing. And to be a pioneer, to be a trailblazer requires a certain amount of self-understanding and will that is rare. And I wanted to know about that. The book was made into a movie that came out last year, starring Eddie Redmayne and Alicia Vikander. And certainly when I started writing about Lily many, many years ago, I never anticipated to see her story brought to the screen. A film producer named Gail Mutrix optioned the book just after it came out. And for many years, she wanted to tell this story on the screen. And she went through many iterations of the film. Many actors came on, came off. Directors said yes, said no. And one of the more remarkable things about watching this long process from 2000 to 2015 of the film getting made, 15 years, was watching Gail, this remarkable woman showing incredible tenacity and self-belief. It reminded me of Lily herself, who had a profound amount of tenacity and self-belief to accept herself and to be herself at a time when almost no one had done something like that before. I was really moved to see Gail work so hard to bring The Danish Girl to the screen. And then when I went to visit the set in Copenhagen last year to see Eddie playing Lily and Alicia playing Gerda, to see these characters who had been in my head for so many years and then had been on the page for so many years, to see them walking through the room and see them brought to life was something that I certainly never could have anticipated as a writer, a moment that I'll certainly never forget.